of Tom Crean Monday night at 9:35. Now on 1, it's Shortland Street.
Leave my sister alone.
Sister?
Yeah. You're gonna leave her alone.
I should give Sunil a call and tell him I don't need a ride home from work.
He doesn't know you're here.
It's best for everyone. He'd worry.
Put my sister down.
Hang on, Sunil. Nothing out of order happened here tonight.
Oh, cheer up, mates. We're the winners. We won.
Please, there's no need for this. Let me explain. We were just watching a game of rugby and we won.
There's no need to explain anything. My sister shouldn't be here.
But it's my fault that she...
No! My sister has betrayed her family and herself.
They still haven't found the serial killer.
He's obviously highly organised.
The police say that the killer has a signature, but they won't say what it is.
That's something we really don't need to know about. I don't want you spending too much time on this, okay?
Yeah, you're right. It's probably some horrible sex thing.
From what I've heard, that's not the case. But I don't want you dwelling on this. And at the same time, I want you to keep safe, yes?
Yes, Dad. I know, Dad.
Yes, Dad. All right. I love you. Goodbye. Take care of yourself, son.
Hey, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
That place we stayed with Nate and his mum.
She has a name, you know. Tess.
Whatever. Do you remember that locked shed?
Vaguely?
Vaguely. It was full of Satanist stuff. It was nutty.
So?
So, the police are looking for a nut who kills women and does things to them.
Well, the guy that probably owns that place is just some low-life goth or whatever.
Hunter, he could be the guy. We should ask Tess who owns the place.
Yeah. And then get Scooby-Doo and go check it out.
It could cheer you up.
No chance. And in the unlikely event that you are right about Mr. Creepy, you don't want to get anywhere near him.
So come and keep me safe.
Don't you have a so-called boyfriend for that?
If I'm murdered, you can have my CDs. Except, that's right, I hate you. You can't have anything.
And how's the life and soul of the party this morning? But sorry for herself by the looks.
I am, Gerald. Very.
Your brother certainly put a damper on proceedings. I find relatives are best appreciated from a distance, preferably after the reading of the will. Ah, the bold and the beautiful. How are we this morning?
I'll be happier when they catch the killer. Last night I wanted some ice cream, but I thought, no, I'll be halfway to the shop when I'm murdered. So I just sat in front of the telly with no ice cream. I only wanted a small dish.
Life is such a burden sometimes. Still, you've eased mine with these. You know, if we could automate patient check-ins with a touchscreen, I could run this desk from a cafe down the road.
I need to locate Chris Warner. He's not answering his mobile.
And good morning to you too, Detective Inspector. Libby?
Oh, who Dr. Warner chooses to respond to or not is none of my business, I'm afraid. I could pass on a message.
Schedule a meeting this morning, myself and Chris.
That may not be possible. Chris's diary is very full.
I'm sure he'll manage to make some time for me. You know, I'd like to pick your brains if you have a minute.
What about?
The situation here. There can't be anyone more in tune with the people and the culture. More than Dr. Warner, even, I suspect.
Possibly.
Are you free to chat now?
I suppose.
I've been given an exam room up on the...
Yes, I know the one. I'll be there shortly.
She's quite glamorous, don't you think?
Quite plain, I would have said. Still, I suppose she's got that whole man-eater thing going. Besides, beauty is only skin deep.
That is fine by me. Who wants an attractive liver?
Well, I suppose I'd better go do my civic duty.
What actually happened last night? Angry brother dragging sister out by the scruff's a bit 19th century, isn't it? Not getting on with the in-laws, eh?
We've only been out a couple of times.
Right. I went out with a Catholic once. Same deal. Her parents thought I was the Antichrist and only after one thing. Which was perfectly true, but fortunately for me, so was she. Life, eh?
Are you okay?
Fine, Thank you.
If I knew you'd get in trouble, I'd have never taken you there.
It was my decision and my mistake. It won't happen again.
So who owns Spooky Manor?
A colleague?
A nurse?
No, a doctor.
Which doctor?
Dr. Luke Derville. He's a locum anaesthetist.
Does he ever work here?
Yes, but why do you want to know about him?
Soph's got this mad idea that
I remembered that creepy shed and I was, wondering what sort of person is into the whole satanic thing. I thought it would be a good topic for the blog.
So if there's no way you want to mess with that stuff, and your parents would not be very impressed.
But what's this Dr. Derville like?
Well, he's mildly eccentric, but otherwise he's entirely ordinary.
Ordinary by day, but at night he turns into this psycho
That's enough, Nate. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a little busy.
Sorry. Let's go. Hey.
So did you get any sleep? A few hours.
And how are you feeling now?
Life goes on.
Yeah, you did do the right thing.
Yeah, I better get back to this.
Oh, of course, I'll leave you alone. But hang in there, it will get easier in a year or two.
I guess.
And meanwhile, I'm available for a chat. Anytime.
And how would you say hospital morale was?
Lower than usual. The girls are worried because there's still a killer out there and the boys feel like they're all suspects.
And the new security measures, are they helping?
Helping catch a murderer? No. Helping people feel safer? Maybe.
We do appreciate how hard it is, especially for you and Chris. Two of you have had a lot to deal with lately. You were very good friends with Claire and Karen Mitchell.
Yes, but not anymore. With Karen, I mean.
I feel for Chris too with his situation. How's he getting on?
I do not wish to comment on Dr. Warner's personal issues.
Don't worry. He's told me all about Tony and Harry. Has he had any recent news of them?
That's up to him to tell you if he has.
So he hasn't confided in you? Well, he wouldn't. He's not the sort of man to bring his personal
troubles. Has confided in me, but whatever he tells me doesn't go any further.
Of course. I didn't mean to put you in a difficult position. I was only asking out of concern for Chris, but no doubt I'll be catching up with him very soon. There are one or two staff members that I'm having difficulty tracking down. Maybe they moved on.
So what's with your mum at the moment? Why is she so miserable?
She won't say.
Well, we've got the name of our suspects, so the next thing to do...
Dr. Derville!
It's him.
Act casual.
Your mail, Doctor.
Thanks. Gerald, isn't it?
That's me.
Cheers. Mostly junk from the pharmaceutical companies. Junk.
Let me file those in the bin for you.
Thanks.
All done for the day? Any plans for the weekend?
I was hoping for a quiet one.
Just needing a bit of a recharge.
Yes. I might get the urge to lash out.
And hit the night spots.
If the mood takes me. Thank you, Gerald.
He's the guy.
We don't know that.
You heard him. He might get the urge.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
How about you and me find out for sure?